Alright, welcome to another Busted Movie review. And I've done this one already and had to do it again. Story of my YouTube life, right? Anywho, I wanted to talk about The Interview. Yes, I know I'm late. This movie came out towards the end of 2014, and we are going into 2015 right here. As far as this movie is concerned, Seth Rogen, James Franco movie, they seem to be a team that wants to make the kind of movies they want to make. Now, Rogen has had a decent comedy career so far, if you will. 40-Year-Old Virgin being what he's most known for to me, and then he had some other movies that came out, Knocked Up, and he always seems to come out with, lighthearted movies that take your attention away from whatever problems you may be going on with. I know he seems to come out with movies whenever I go through breakups, so, there's that. So get into this movie. Not many good movies come out around Christmas time. As a matter of fact, if you come out with a movie, it's pretty much a good bet that the competition is not going to be as strong as it could be versus coming out during, the blockbuster time frame, in May, where all the superhero movies and the big budget action movies tend to come out. So this movie, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. Now let's get one thing clear. The controversy caused people to turn out to or just want to see this movie. The whole freedom of speech thing. I mean, I get it. It's a little it's kind of going a little overboard to me. I mean, it would have been one thing had it been a really good movie and it was being blocked. It's another thing to make a movie just to make a movie to be controversial. I think that's what they were going for, some kind of shock value. I apologize, Seth, if one of your buddies somehow communicates this to you, that, somebody who is somewhat of a fan didn't like this movie or is criticizing the movie, but it is what it is. That's my cat playing in the background, sorry. She's having a good New Year. What I was trying to say is the budget. You can look at the movie and say, yeah, they clearly knew they were trying to make this movie for the cheap and to quickly make their money back. And Sony could have done that had they not blocked it initially, but obviously it went all over the internet, pirated. I mean, it's even on Netflix as I speak. That's how quickly this movie, the potential was just killed. Not even a month after release. It might be exactly. Well, it's supposed to come out the 25th, and here it is. I'm recording this January 25th, the next year, or the next month, I should say. So, you got Seth Rogen and Franco. They play these, I don't want to call them TMZ type guys, but that's kind of what they are. They're these media reporters that, pick up news headlines and sensationalize the stories. That being said, Seth wrote or produced, and I don't think he directed, but maybe he did, I don't know. But what I'm getting at is he did a lot of the chores himself, and with Franco there, he got the homeboy discount to star in that film. You have 100 or so Asians in the movie, and as backups, extras, the guy who plays Kim Jong-il, and spoilers, the movie is about having an interview with Kim Jong-il, who happens to be a fan of this show. Now, there's some moments in here that are funny. You can't take that away. Seth Rogen, Franco, they are funny, even if you consider their style of humor juvenile. For instance, towards the beginning of the movie, Eminem is a guest on one of their talk shows, And Eminem, you know, he's a good actor. We've seen that in 8 Mile. They dissect his lyrics and point out that, hey, some of them are pointing out, or some of them hint towards Eminem being bisexual. And Eminem can keep a straight face and everything. I mean, he's not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know, he sells it that, you know, hey, this could be legit, you know. So I thought that was funny. There are other moments that, you know, you can just see for yourself. You know, they have a lot of bunch of catchphrases in here. You know, one of them being, "They hate us, but they ain't us." So getting back to the budget of the film, which reflects to me how much they thought they could get back off of this movie, and sadly didn't make the return back. I'm mentioning that only because it simplifies what, you know, you think would have been a movie about assassinating, you know, a political leader. And let's get one thing straight again. Let's say North Korea made a movie about assassinating one of our government officials, you know, Bush, even Obama. I mean, people would be livid. And that's not even the word I wanted to use. A lot of 4-letter words. People would be very upset at that. So, you know, call me a communist or whatever. I don't care. The facts are the facts. People would not be happy with that, and freedom of speech or not, you know, I think there's a limit to how far one should be going with movies like that. But, you know, everybody has their own opinion about freedom of speech and comedy and what have you, what comedians can and can't do. That's just my 2 cents. So they gotta, back to the budget, they gotta pay Eminem his cameo fee or whatever. They pay themselves. They pay the bunch of extras that are in the movie. And then there's the tanks, the helicopters, and they were in China because I don't think they'd actually go to North Korea knowing they'd get killed on sight. You know? And then there's the licensing. I mean, the music, Seth tends to have, you know, some rap music in his movies. This one, there was a bunch of Katy Perry. I mean, she was maybe 90% of the soundtrack, if not 95. I mean, there's a slow version of Firework, which happened to be Kim's favorite song or something like that. There's a slow version of it, and you'll hear it again during the Super Bowl halftime. So if you don't like that song, I don't know what to tell you. It grew on me. Particularly when I saw the video, I could only think of the John Tron version from his Dino City video. So yeah, there's that movie. It wasn't, you know, as bad as some people want to make it out to be, but it wasn't great either. It wasn't something I need to see again. Maybe to show off to friends or something, I don't know, but it's one of those things where it was $5 on Google's, on YouTube. How can I forget YouTube, the very thing I'm recording from, or recording to? It was $5 on YouTube to watch, and then maybe I might bobble here. Yep, so close. $5 to rent on YouTube and like 10 to watch, or 10 to own. So it's not like it was a bad deal to check the movie out. You know, Christmas Day, you're strapped for cash, you don't want to go to the movies. This was a good opportunity to, you know, see that movie. And I was going to see the movie regardless because I'm a fan of Seth Rogen, but, you know, I can't sit here and defend the movie either. So, with that said, I am going to wrap up this video and then show you kind of how my 2014 went, because I intended for this to come out, you know, when the movie came out. However, I got busy with, you know, other things, other games I'm actually trying to play. Believe it or not, I do play video games when I'm not recording. There's lots of games that came out last year that I wanted to check out and didn't get a chance to didn't find time to do so, and I was able to steamroll past quite a few of them recently. Maybe I can actually finish this one up before signing off. Maybe not. I don't think the game is going to be that generous to me. Ah, see that? I goofed that up already. That would have been the yellow connecting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm just gonna quit this. The embarrassment of missing that with a guide on is... You can't put a price on that. Hey, but at least they're giving me the colors I need. Alright, so I will see you next time.
You know, they say they hate us because they ain't us, or something like that. I don't know, here we go. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screams but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you? You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine just on the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, ah, 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 as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, show your call. I fucked it up.